We've built these walls from hurt and doubt, echo chambers where truth gets drowned out. But every question holds the key to set our hearts and minds free. Yeah. Let's break the silence, find connection, trade our fears for understanding. Every word can spark reflection, every soul deserves a landing. Chat to me. Open up your mind. Chat to me. Leave fear behind. Chat to me. Let your story breathe. Chat to me. I'm here to receive. Chat to me.
Chat to me. Welcome, beloved, to Chat to Me. I am your hostess, Nadira Norjahan, your sister in spirit and rest. Chat to Me is a place for Black women and about Black women and our allies, the men who we love and who loves, honors, and protects us, other women of color who understand us, and allies who are not of color, who are willing to learn about Black women and help us to achieve our rightful and equal place in this world. You could be anywhere else, but you're here with me. Thank you. I love you for that. Today, in our series, The Rest Priority, No Bad Mondays, we are talking about time, how it rules us, how it drains us, and how, if we shift the relationship with it, time can actually ease our minds instead of burdening them. The Pew Research Center reports that Black women are more likely than any other group to be both primary caregivers and breadwinners in their families. This is a most likely scenario, so this is not a jab to our men who partner in caregiving and breadwinning. And because this is a real-time stat, no matter how we got here, that means we carry heavier time loads than most. We're running households, careers, ministries, businesses, and communities, often at the same time. No wonder we feel exhausted. No wonder the brain feels overloaded. But sis, let me tell you, we're not powerless against time. Have you ever laid in your bed and your body is so tired, but your mind is racing with tomorrow's tasks? Have you ever looked at your to-do list, your phone messages and texts, and felt like it was a mountain you could never climb? You're not lazy. You're not failing. You're just carrying too much. And time management is not about doing more. It's about doing less, but with intention. It's about giving your brain the rest it deserves. When our time feels chaotic, our minds stay noisy. We can't rest because our thoughts are constantly rehearsing. Don't forget this. Don't forget that. You're wasting time. Do it now, or you'll fall behind. But when we manage time with intention and strategy, as well as planning around our scheduled rest, our minds loosen their grip. We go to bed knowing tomorrow is planned. We wake up with clarity instead of panic. Time management is not about control. It's compassion for the brain. If you struggle with this, let's go over some solutions and discuss how time management is an integral part of honoring our rest priority. Okay, this is big time for us. Stop over scheduling. Girl, you are only one person. Just because we've watched others grind themselves to a pulp, trying to keep up with that and what they claim they have because they hustled and got no sleep, it doesn't mean that they have achieved any kind of a healthy life. Sometimes it just means that they have won the opportunity to get more stuff. Yes, we want to be high earners and achievers. But what will we gain on the journey if we're unconscious during the whole trip? Take some time out. In fact, schedule it. That's what we're going to talk about today. Use this time to create a true schedule. Practice subtraction. Each week, choose one thing to release. Ask yourself, what would happen if I didn't do this? Give yourself permission to do less. None of it is going to get done if you're down or not even around to enjoy it. Keep that fierce work ethic, but create a schedule that is kind to you. And we say yes way too much when our mind, body, and soul is screaming no. Many of us need to practice our big no. Too many of us allow ourselves to be guilted into cramming things into our schedule because we don't know how to use that big no. Try a pause before your yes. Before agreeing to anything, take 24 hours to check your energy and your schedule. Then say something like, let me get back to you. That's valid. Boundaries are not rejection. They're your protection. You can't be everywhere at every time. And you can't be everything for everybody. So how can we get better at personal time management? Let's try this. Write everything down. Use reminders and set alarms. Truly write down and schedule everything, even if you think it's ridiculous. Trust me, it's not. If I don't use my notebooks or set alarms on my phone, clock, or my calendars, I am consistently missing something. I feel so beautifully unwound when I do this for myself. When the brain doesn't have to hold it all, it rests easier. And where you can share the load, sis, delegate tasks without guilt. Reframe rest as productivity and put it on that calendar. Remember, rest is our priority. Why? Because rest sharpens our creativity, lowers mistakes, and it saves our energy. Write rest on your calendar as boldly as any meeting. Highlight it and prioritize it as a non-negotiable. Sis, you are not running out of time. Time belongs to you. And when you make rest your priority, your brain finally breathes. My therapist bestie is teaching this priority to her children. They are allowed to be too tired sometimes, and they are most productive when they take that time to rest. Can you imagine what life would be like if we learned that self-love rest priority as children? So let's try to visualize getting restful. Here are some ideas to write down as a practice for scheduling and visualizing a restful week. Picture your week ahead. See your calendar. Instead of every square filled, find some open spaces that are time just for you. Choose one task to release this week, one to delegate, and one to savor. Release what drains you and does not serve you. Remember your big no. And depending upon the obligation, you may just be able to flip a hurried yes to a necessary no. Delegate what isn't yours alone. Don't forget, there's people around you. Use your community. Stop being afraid to share the load, even if you don't believe that they will do the thing just right. Sometimes letting go of control can be a major barrier to our rest as well. Savor what brings you joy. What do you like to do? Have you listened to any new music lately? Did you miss another date night? Have you missed out on fun with the kids? Again? When was the last time you went out with the girls? Okay, sis, take a deep breath, because I know this thing is not going to be easy. In this moment with me, can you imagine a new freedom and lightness in your overscheduled and tiring days? Can you just feel that load getting lighter? That's your brain load easing. Try these things to make the vision a reality. Choose one day to spend just 10 minutes setting most or all of your priorities, or at least penciling in your self-time. Use timers when you're working on projects or deadlines. Trust me, this will work. Work in short bursts and then rest. Like take little moments, like you work a half hour and then you take a 5-minute pause. Color code some of your tasks. Red for urgent, yellow for optional, green for joy. Then go through all those color-coded tasks and see how many reds and yellows you can convert to green. Convert them to joy, girl. Schedule your rest. Literally block out a nap, a walk, some silence on your calendar. You are worthy of that specified time, that scheduled time on your calendar. You know, one of the things that I think about a lot is that we spend a lot of time being dedicated to others and what their needs are. But I think about it this way. If I was my own wife, am I treating her well? Am I giving her adequate time? Am I caring for her body? Am I caring for her rest? So moving on, celebrate when everything is done. At the day's end, list 3 things that you finished. Accomplishment is a great reward. I hope that your calendar honors you and doesn't enslave you. Let your time work for you, not against you. I hope you have some support added to your life so that you can delegate more of your tasks and free up more of your time for your rest priority. And I hope that you rest well tonight. So remember, Queen, this is our weekly Sunday night ritual, a moment to claim our peace, reclaim our peace, so that Monday doesn't own us. Please take a moment, share your thoughts with me in the comments about how this message made you feel. It'll help me to write more episodes with you in mind. And before you go, stay tuned for a few minutes as our sis Black Beauty, my avatar, has a special affirming and meditative message for you just right for sleep mode. Rest well, beloved. Light your candle and smudge your sage. Breathe. And trust and know that your healing has already begun. Thank you for loving with us at Chat2Me. I am your hostess, Nadira Norjahan. Please visit all socials as well as my website under my name, NADIRANORJAHAN. I hope to hear from you about this and all the episodes and content. This is not a full cup without you. I love you.
Greetings, Radiant One. You've arrived at a sacred moment, one meant just for you. I am the storyteller and joy enhancer, Black Beauty. In this moment, allow me to be your sister in stillness, your mirror in the moonlight, your voice in the quiet corners of your soul. This space is created to honor you, the Black woman who holds galaxies in her gaze, who loves even when weary, who creates peace even in chaos. But today, we choose something rare and revolutionary. We choose to maintain your peace. Let each word you hear remind you that you deserve tenderness, rest, and joy without condition. Take a breath, beloved. Inhale and exhale. This is your time. Let us begin. Your time is currency. Spend it well. This moment is yours. Not a withdrawal, but a deposit. Your time is not a bottomless cup. It is not a blank check for anyone else's convenience. It is not a favor to be handed out on demand. Your time is sacred currency, and you have every right to spend it with intention. Speak this with your chest and your heart. I am no longer available for everything. I am no longer accessible to everyone. I am no longer apologizing for protecting my peace. Every minute I spend is a vote for the life I want to build. Every yes I give is an investment. And I will no longer invest in what does not nourish me. Let us reflect. How many hours have I spent over-explaining my no? How many days have I handed out my time like samples, hoping someone would value me more in return? How many years have I overcommitted just to be considered good, useful, or liked? I don't do that anymore. I've outgrown urgency. I've outgrown obligation. I've outgrown burnout disguised as service. Affirm this slowly, like a contract with yourself. My time belongs to me. I am not running on everyone else's clock. I do not owe endless availability. I do not owe constant performance. I do not owe explanations for choosing myself. I owe myself presence. I owe myself joy. I owe myself rest. Self-inventory is sacred. Let's check in. Where does my time go? Who gets the most of me? Does that investment reflect the future I want? Does it honor the woman I am becoming? I reclaim every minute I've poured into places that only left me dry. I forgive myself for every overextension, and I return whole, wiser, watchful. Speak these boundaries aloud. I do not chase urgency. I create rhythm. I do not stretch myself thin. I honor my limits. I do not people please. I protect my peace. If it costs me my rest, it's too expensive. If it costs me my joy, I can't afford it. If it costs me my dignity, it is bankrupt in spirit. Now, make these declarations your own. I am not required to be constantly available. I am not built to run on depletion. I do not need to prove my worth with busyness. My slowness is not laziness. My stillness is not neglect. My boundaries are not barriers. They are protection spells. I will not feel guilty for honoring my capacity. I will not feel ashamed of choosing ease. I will not feel small for wanting space. Say it again, boldly this time. My time is currency. My energy is gold. My attention is precious. I spend it wisely. I guard it fiercely. I give it to what aligns with my truth. Now take another deep breath, Queen. Remember who you are. Remember where you come from. You are the legacy of women who did the most with the least. But now, you get to do things differently. You get to thrive without martyrdom. You get to protect your light without apology. And remember, every time you speak life over yourself, you are planting a future where your soul can rest in joy. Go be everything you already are. A force, a light, a woman worthy of it all. Rest, Queen, you have been affirmed.